Okay, algebra geometry. This is our first lesson. First of all, learning target. We're just going to do the first one here. We're going to model relationships with variables. Okay. So just one simple thing to start. All right. So first of all, we need some words. Okay. Words in the math, we have addition, subtraction, division, multiplication. We have equals and then parentheses as well. So those are the words that we're going to have. Okay. Now, let's start with addition. There's a bunch of words here for addition: add, sum, increased by, more, and. So there's a bunch of words here, and you need to basically be able to translate English into math and vice versa using these words. Okay, so here's some words for subtraction: difference, decreased by, minus. All right, we're going to call these turnaround words, and we'll talk about what that means in the context of an example soon. When we say less than, that means we're going to turn the math or the English around. All right, so we'll get to that. Division, quotient, shared, per, ratio, divided by. Those are all words that say, hey, we want division. Multiplication, we have product, times, of is a big one. Multiple, twice. All right. If we want an equal sign, then we're going to say is, or are, or were, or will be. And if we want parentheses, we'll say times the difference of, twice the sum of, plus the difference of. We'll use phrases like that if we want parentheses. So let's do some examples then. All right. Start with example 1 off your guys' worksheet. All right. We have 3/5 of the sum of b and 3. So let's start with 3/5. Okay, we know we need 3/5. All right. Now the question is, what does this word of mean? Well, that's what we can pull out our sheet, and we can see that of means multiplication. All right. So of, we want multiplication. Now the multiplication symbol I'm going to use is the dot. All right. So this is what we're going to use in algebra now. I know you're used to the X symbol for multiplication, which you can use if you want, but moving forward, we are going to use the dot. It's a little cleaner and neater. All right. So we have 3/5 the sum of. Now we want b and 3. Okay. So that is going to be parentheses b plus 3. We want the sum of those two things, so we need to put it in parentheses. All right. So if we look at our sheet, when you see that word of, okay. The sum of b and 3, it's a hint that you need parentheses there. You got to do this addition first, we're going to find, because of our order of operations, which we're going to get to in the next lesson. Okay. And now the and is our key indicator word for sum or addition. So and means we want addition. All right. So there is our translation into math. All right. We have 3/5 of b plus 3. Now we also don't have to write the multiplication symbol. We can just leave it blank. We know that we're multiplying 3/5 times this sum here of b plus 3. All right. Okay, I'm just going to do a couple more here for you, and then we're going to do a lot of these in class. We're going to have 2 days to work on this, so we'll have plenty of time to get this ironed out and get this practiced. But let's try 5. Looks a challenging one. Subtract 1/3 from 9 times n. Okay, so we want 9 times, which is multiplication, n, and we want to subtract 1/3 from that. So we're going to subtract 1/3 from that. All right, so let me put that 9n minus 1/3. I didn't need that in parentheses, and the reason I don't need that in parentheses is because of PEMDAS, your order of operations, which we'll get to in the next lesson. It doesn't matter I put those in parentheses. We know multiplication comes before subtraction. So we're going to do this first anyway. So there's no need for the parentheses. Okay. Let's try another one. Let's try number 10. All right, so we want 5/6. So we're going to write 5/6. Of means our multiplication. The sum of, so we need to put this in parentheses. 3 and means plus z. So there's that sentence right there. So 5/6. Of means multiply, the sum of, we got to put this in parentheses because otherwise we would do the multiplication first. All right. Minus the product of 5 and w, which means 5 times w. All right, so there's our answer. And let's put that over here. 5/6 times parentheses 3 plus z. minus 5w. Okay, so we will be practicing more of these as the year goes on, but this is just a quick warm-up pre-algebra lesson to kind of get your mind going again about what are these algebraic expressions and how do we write them and translate from our normal language of English into this language of math. All right, I hope this helps, and we'll talk more in class. Talk to you.